Right, it's officially official. We have a lot of banging going on outside. Right then, hello there everybody. Hello, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, hello, whatever it is, wherever you happen to be. My name is Paul, I'm also called Knick-Knack. I do Knick-Knack's daily brain teasers, which you might see floating around here on YouTube. I also talk about movies as well when I get the chance to watch one. I also talk about TV shows as and when I find something I want to follow. Just recently, I've been watching the Doctor Who, or classic Doctor Who series, The Evil of the Daleks, which has recently been animated. I'm also recording this video at the moment. It's just coming up for 10 to 12. As I start this video, it is still the 31st of December 2021. And if it turns 12 o'clock and you hear a lot of cheering, that means it's the 1st of January 2022. I will officially, right here and now, wish you a happy new year and hope like hell 2022 is going to be a lot better than 2021. At any rate, that's not necessarily what I wanted to talk about. What I wanted to tell you about was episode 4 of The Evil of the Daleks, which I've just seen tonight. Episode 4 follows directly on from last week's third episode. It shows us Jamie, Fraser-Hines, facing the formidable Kamel, Sonny Caldinez, who's blocking a very strategic doorway. The pair fight until, in a desperate move, Jamie tricks Kamel into walking off of the building's roof. Jamie can't bear being responsible for someone's death, so lets a rope down and helps his opponent back into the building. Unbeknownst to the pair, the room that Kamel is guarding, the one that had been used to house Victoria, the young woman Jamie has been trying to rescue, is empty and contains only a conveniently dropped handkerchief and an axe set to swing out of the wall when the door is opened. Jamie is saved from being a victim of that axe as Kamel pushes him out of the way. It's only after this that the pair develop a friendship, while the one that the Doctor, Patrick Troughton, is monitoring remotely and having to explain everything to a Dalek that is in turn monitoring him. The Dalek, it seems, wants to know the reason for anything and everything. Meanwhile, Maxwell and Waterfield, Marius Goring and John Bailey, have found the body near the basement of Toby, played by the late Windsor Davies, and they are told quite specifically by a Dalek to get rid of the body. That prompts different reactions from the two men. Waterfield is concerned for his daughter Victoria, and he's also having qualms of conscience about the whole thing. The threat to her and to himself and Maxwell's behaviour just getting a little bit too much for him. Maxwell, by contrast, is happily prepared to kill his human partner. We see him sneaking a gun into his inside pocket. He's also got plans to deal with the Daleks as well. With all the plotting and scheming being done, it's left to Jamie and Kamel to free Victoria from the room she's being held in, little knowing what's waiting for them. Yeah, oh, dum-de-dum, 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 dum-de-dum. Cliffhanger alert there. Now, what did I make of episode 4? First things first, and as always, and as I've come to appreciate with the earlier 3 episodes, the detailing on it is great. Up close, the Daleks in this episode are incredible pieces of work, far improved on the ones in the earlier The Power of the Daleks, and I suspect possibly better than the real thing themselves. I don't think the cameras would have been quite up to showing us that amount of detailing, although the irises, as I recall from the footage I've seen, do contract and expand, much as they do in this animated episode. The grill work on the neck is, to me, quite riveting to watch. That eye movement, the movement of the screws, as well as the expanding and contracting irises, it's as riveting as the grill. It's as riveting as the overall creature's movement. Talking of which, there's one point in the episode at the 16 minute and 32 seconds mark, if you've got the colour versions of these episodes, there is one point where the Dalek quite literally pushes Maxtible over, just takes a side swipe at him and forces him onto the ground, which isn't that is new to me. That's quite something to see because it's new to me. It's not something I can remember seeing in any other Dalek story I've seen. It's quite something. It's surprising and pleasant to see that it's not, the Daleks aren't all about extermination. They can push people around, quite literally. It was quite something to see for me. It's a minor detail, but what a minor detail. The storyline in this episode, again, is another good section of episode. It moves it forward, but it's also an episode that's focused not necessarily on verbiage, but on action. It's an action episode, not a wordy, talky episode. And that's, as far as I'm concerned, that's a refreshing step. It's focusing, the things I noticed were the focusing on Jamie and Kamal trying to rescue Victoria. That's a change in its detailing that so far has kept me glued to my screen for the last 3 weeks, and it's frankly, it is also something that's going to get me glued to my screen next Friday on the 7th of January 2022, and I'd love to tell you about what I think of the episode afterwards, and I'd love it if you'd join me as well. Before then, of course, I'm also going to try and get Eve of the Daleks reviewed. That's going to be on tomorrow, on Saturday the 7th, Saturday the 1st of January at 7 o'clock UK time. I'm going to be watching that, and I'll let you know what I think tomorrow evening. I'll see you then. I'll see you next Friday. You have a very happy new year. Take care now.